everyone, and welcome to the Mississippi School of the Arts. We are located on the historic Whitworth College campus in the heart of downtown Brookhaven. My name's Avery Piegler, and I'm the principal here at MSA. Each year we welcome artistically gifted students in the 11th and 12th grades from across the state to pursue an education in one of the 6 different arts disciplines that we offer here at MSA. Today, I hope that you enjoy all of the artistic presentations that our students have prepared for you to show you a little bit about what we're about here at MSA. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for attending MSA Preview Day 2023. Have a great day. Bye.
Celebrating its 20th year of operations, the Mississippi School of the Arts in Brookhaven, Mississippi is a residential arts high school for 11th and 12th grade students. Offering 6 disciplines, students are nationally recognized for their artistic work. Annually, more than 80% of the students earn scholarships for college. MSA has one of the top 3 ACT scores in the state and is well above the national average. MSA's college and career preparation allows students to walk away ready for their lives beyond high school. Please visit our website to learn more.
Hi, my name is Carolina Casisa and I am an MSA dancer. Something that I really appreciate about the MSA dance program is how it prepares us for college. Many times in dance environments, you will see that the two are viewed as mutually exclusive. You can either have a good dance career with good dance training or a good education, but not both. Here we learn that's not true. The two are not mutually exclusive and they can actually go hand in hand. For me personally, that came through exposure to multiple dance styles that you typically do not see at the high school level, such as the Graham technique and Duncan technique. These are all forms of dance that you might see more in a college environment than in high school studios. Additionally, we receive lots of exposure to colleges through auditions. Back in October, we had the opportunity to go to New York and audition for over 60 colleges all at once. I really appreciated what this did for me, and it really made me ready for a career in dance as well as higher education in dance.
Hi, my name is Kate Smith and I am an MSA dancer. My favorite part about the MSA dance experience is the choreographic opportunities that we are given. I feel as though in a lot of different high school environments it's very uncommon for people of our age to be given these roles, but having them has really helped me with my dance training.
Hi, my name is Natalie Fleming and I'm a dance student here at MSA. At MSA there are many things to love and cherish about the environment, but what I love most is the sense of community that we have in the dance department. We can find many chances to explore our own individual interests as artists, specifically dancers, but we can also find the chances to explore amazing collaborative projects with our company members. We can create our own collaborative projects with composition and choreography, but we can also find dances that we can learn with each other. It's very fun and productive to have this sense of community with other people because I find that it's very different from other art schools and dance studios in the area.
Hi, I'm Aaron Lockman and I am a dancer at MSA. The most influential part of being a dancer here for me is that before I came here I was mostly heavily trained in ballet, but being here has given me exposure to many different types of dancing and I've gotten a very well-rounded education because of that.
Jamie Sanford, and I head the dance department at the Mississippi School of the Arts. We're very glad that you're here with us on this virtual preview day. A little bit about our department is that we have a rigorous training program in ballet, modern dance, improvisation, composition, and repertory. We have a big college prep program where we have a 100% placement in university programs, and so we're thrilled to have you get this opportunity to see excerpts from our fall dance show. Please enjoy.
Hello and welcome to the Literary Department at the Mississippi School of the Arts. Here in this lab, we sharpen our writing skills by submitting and analyzing literary works, doing workshops, podcasting, and blogging. We do this under the instruction of our teacher, Dr. Nadia Alexis. Here at MSA, I've changed a lot. I've grown exponentially both as a writer and as a person because of the opportunities I've had to do things I wouldn't have been able to do in a regular school setting. Things like playwriting, participating in short films, and every teacher here has a hands-on type of study, so I've learned things that I would never have learned otherwise.
Welcome to Literary Arts. My name is Dr. Nadia Alexis. Here in the Literary Department, the students produce work for publication. They also produce work that wins contests throughout the year. They participate in Poetry Out Loud, which increases their performance skills. They also learn from industry professionals, and that gives them a chance to kind of like see how writing works in the real world. So these professionals are professors, but they are also full-time writers in their fields. And so what you're about to hear is a sample of the work that literaries produce throughout the year.
Hi, I'm Morgan Douglas and I'm an MSA literary student. Today I'm going to be reading my poem titled Self-Portrait as Dionysus. I am a never-ending grapevine, producing fruit beyond your comprehension for others to consume rapaciously. I understand you, they spit out through wine-stained teeth. I am a leopard, stalking my prey with gold rings surrounding the obsidian spots covering my skin. My whiskers twitch as I bare my fangs in response to what they spit. I am the sound of a kalamos, carved from bone and decorated with blood. My screams echo through the forest, haunting, hollow, and chilling to the core. And yet I am not alone. There are others standing with me, unafraid of what I have become. I dance as if my snapping bones try to break from my skin. My followers dance accordingly. There is no pattern, no thought in our movements. We stumble like drunkards, leaning against each other and laughing. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jordan Brown and I'm an MSA Literary Arts student, and today I'll be reading my poem, Between Us. Child of nature that hones the power of lines before you, with 6 letters and 2 syllables, with the color of raven adorning your fingers, with the aspiration to be the color atramentis, crystal that bathes in your windowsill. Daughter of the dark night, with the soundlessness of a greased joint tightening your lump mouth, closed as your feet struggle to wander. Adolescent of the valley, embellished in greens and solace, how you have embodied the sweet taste of raw honey. Allow these lines to relish between you and I. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Joseph Hanna. I'm a literary student at the Mississippi School of the Arts, and this is my poem titled Liminal Roads. Roads between places, blurred white and yellow lines, streets weaving through spaces, followed by green freeway signs. Overhead lights show the way, with shadows moving from front to back to the place we'll be the very next day, down this unknown cul-de-sac. In a dreamy haze, I lie awake, living the memory for my curiosity's sake. Fighting sleep to stay up late. A pointless struggle. I'll pass out soon, like passing through pavement mud in the far afternoon. Thank you.
Hi, My name is Kayla Braswell, and welcome to the MSA Vocal Arts Department. Every day we get to spend 3 hours here learning to read and write music, as well as focusing on choral and solo arrangements for competitions and showcases.
Hello, my name is Patton Rice. I direct the vocal music program at the Mississippi School of the Arts, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about what you would expect if you came to the Mississippi School of the Arts and were in the vocal program. First of all, of course, we have a choir, like all vocal programs. There are things about our choir that are unique. Of course, we do a big cross-section of music from all different genres, and we perform everything from smaller works to larger works. We have performed at Carnegie Hall several times. We've participated in works such as Memorial by Renee Clausen, the Mozart Requiem, Dan Forrest Requiem for the Living. We're going back April 17th to perform a concert of the music of Eric Whitacre. And this will be a lot of fun for our students, great experience. We always have a wonderful residency in New York. Of course, we prepare for State Festival. We prepare to sing at several venues. We've sung at the Capitol, we sang at the Rotunda a week and a half ago. We've sung with the Meridian Symphony, with the Mississippi Symphony, and of course with the symphonies in New York when we've gone to sing there. We have lots of opportunities for vocalists in the solo area. You get voice taught by me and by our collaborative coach accompanist, Miss Cindy Hunter. One semester your junior year, one semester your senior year, you get to perform a junior recital, a senior recital, and we prepare you for the National Association of Teachers of Singing competitions, regional and state, where my college colleagues get to hear you and maybe offer you scholarship money. And we also prepare you for all sorts of auditions. We boast among our alumni a couple of American Idol finalists, a Voice finalist, and several contemporary artists who are out there working today, and many music educators as well. I would like to also tell you that you will be taking music theory your junior and senior year. We're going to cover college freshman theory for the most part, and that will inoculate you from being scared out of music by that particular course. That's the course that eliminates more people from a degree in music than any other course. Hopefully it'll be a review for you when you go to college. Now, all of this is to say that we're here to help you prepare and work on your creative talents and prepare for whatever's next, whether that's college, whether that's going off and singing with a company, doing a musical here or a performance there. But we're here to help you figure out what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what do you want to work on, and what do you want to do from here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Graham Clark and I'm an MSA theater student. In the theater program we do different things like act, direct, and critique different scenes and plays. And we put on a big play every semester, one in the fall and one in the spring. And the seniors, they put on like scenes from plays every 2 or 3 weeks that they work on in company class. And those scenes correspond with different things that the juniors are learning about, like different time periods. And we have different classes like acting, dramaturgy, and company, where we'll direct scenes, act, and learn about theater history. I think I've grown a lot in my time as an actor here, and I'm really glad to be a part of this program.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Brooks. I'm the theater instructor here at the Mississippi School of the Arts. And our curriculum here in the theater program focuses on college preparation. So I try to make the classes a little bit like what they would be on a college level for a student who's studying theater. There are plenty of performance opportunities for students who come here, in addition to all the scenes and the monologues that we do in our 4 levels of acting classes. We also have a main stage play each semester, one in the fall and one in the spring, of a full-length play. plus other performance opportunities. Our seniors put on scenes from plays that they direct and perform in for public performance, one about every 2 weeks. So I'm really glad that you stopped by today. Check us out, and I hope to see you in about a month at our auditions.
Marvelous. Yeah, I'm sure it's great too. Honestly, Elizabeth, if I would have known you'd be sulking the entire time, I wouldn't have insisted on bringing you. I'm not sulking, Sue. I'm thinking. I mean, this place wouldn't be as bad as place to work. Since because of that new act and all, and they have to pay me good and all. Oh, can you please keep it down? You know, talking about stuff like that can get us in trouble. What? It's the law. And they can like it just as fine now since it's getting girls like you and me a good paycheck. Elizabeth, you cannot say things like that in public. Look, fighting with Dad is one thing, but doing it in public is another. Besides, I said, getting Uncle Johnny to give me a job here is a slim enough chance of Dad fighting with me anyway. Look, you know he's not gonna let you get one anywhere. You two have fought about it long enough. So you should really just try to let it go and help me pick out these plates Mom sent us for. I bought you so you can help me shop, not so we can fight. You do that enough at home, Elizabeth. Well, Susan, it's better here than nowhere. Besides, it's better than where I actually want to work. Dad'll be much more happier with me selling perfume to little girls and dishes to housewives. Besides, it's better here. Oh, come on. You and I both know you hate working in a department store. Well, it's better than Dad just arguing with me. If I can show him that Uncle Johnny will give me a job here, it'll be fine. Honestly, Elizabeth, can you just let the job go? All it takes is just one wrong neighbor to walk down the aisle while you're raving and we're in trouble when we get home. We're already in trouble when we get home. And the neighbors already think I'm a lost cause. I don't care. I care, so can you please just quiet down and let it go? You know what, Sue? I can't let it go. I'm sick of sitting at home all the time. And I know you are too. Doing homework like the teachers tell us to do, chores like Mama asked us to do, sitting at home like Daddy tell us to. I can't stand another minute of it. Well, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you just stop thinking about jobs and try to make our time together a little more enjoyable. We're sisters, you know. We should at least try to act like it sometimes. Come on, Sue. You know I'm not going to stop asking Dad for a job as much as you're not going to stop asking Dad for a new perfume. And what, Elizabeth, is so bad about asking for a new perfume? The fact that you're starting to become a bottle of this stuff? Meaning, what exactly? I mean, you're just like one. Pretty, perfect smelling, only around to make someone feel or look better. It's like how Dean shows you off and how you show your girlfriends off like it's a new bottle of Chanel 22 or something. What on God's green earth might boyfriend have to do with any of this? Not a thing. Unless he's actually more a part of a suburban postcard than he's in an actual relationship? I mean, how much do you actually know about the boy?
Well, he's going to university in Dallas on a baseball scholarship.
Sue, if the first thing you mentioned about the guy that you're supposedly in love with is his baseball career, you don't know him any better than the 10 count height of that ball.
I do know other things about him other than school or baseball.
Like what?
His favorite color is red.
That's funny, Sue. Even I knew that, and I barely even had a conversation with him.
Well, he got a golden retriever named Buddy that he says he loves more than his little brother.
Wow. He's really selling himself on this whole nice guy ass, ain't he?
Oh, it's a joke, Elizabeth, and you know it.
It's also not the point, Sue. If the only thing you can mention about the boy that you're supposedly in love with is his baseball career, what's his favorite color, and what kind of dog he has, you really shouldn't be dating him.
I do know other things about him, I just can't recall them right now. Besides, why are you all of a sudden invested in my love life anyways? I never knew you cared about boys at all, or the less the ones I date.
I don't care about boys, Sue. It's the fact of you not knowing why you're dating him.
I do know why I'm dating him.
Okay then, Sue. Why are you dating Dean?
Well, he's a nice guy, and Mom and Dad likes him.
I think you just proved my point. Mom and Dad like it. It really shouldn't be a deciding factor in your relationship.
Well, it's not like it's a bad relationship. I mean, he treats me nice, he takes me out to dinner, he never races his boys. He's a great guy.
It's like you're trying to fill a role, Sue. Not someone to fall in love with you.
You think you really know me, huh?
I do really know you, Sue. I've been watching you for way too long to not know what I'm talking about. And it wasn't because I was wrong or you didn't have anything to say. It was because I knew every single detail about you.
Well, I've been watching you too. I've been watching you be unhappy with every single little part of your life.
Oh, really?
Like with boys, for example. Doesn't matter which one asks you out, you just shoot them down without even giving them a chance.
I don't care for boys, Sue. And plus, I don't like the way how Dean showed you off like a trophy, and I'm not interested. Thanks.
Well, that still doesn't explain your issues with school.
And what issues do I have in school?
Doesn't matter what class it is, you always have problems with your teachers.
That's because they always try to control every little single thing I do for them. Even how I turn in my work.
Those are called rules, Elizabeth. They're there for a reason.
I still don't like the way how Mama and Daddy do it too.
Those are also called rules, Elizabeth. They're there for a reason too. Just different reasons.
No, they're called control complexes, and they have no business in my life.
Control complexes? What on earth do you mean by that?
I mean, they're obsessed with making sure we follow every single one of their rules, like we're a part of some pretty little picture. I hate it.
Okay, but you're not, so he's never going to give in. So why are you still holding on, makes your life harder? I mean, I've been watching you gripe and complain about wanting a job like it's the only thing that matters in the world for months.
Honestly, Sue, do you understand why I want a job so bad?
No, Elizabeth, for the life of me, I can't understand. And I don't see how I could, but you never let anyone in the world understand you.
Who's trying to understand me, Sue?
Me, for one. Look, believe it or not, I'm actually trying to get to know you. And Mom, and Dad, too.
trying to understand anything that isn't her home decor or her bridge team. And Dad isn't trying to understand me either. He just wants to understand how to get me to do everything he wants, just like everyone else.
What about what he wants is so bad, Elizabeth? What about all he wants is just for you to be a little prettier or nicer?
Prettier. Nicer. I hate the idea of being either, and you know that, Sue. Of being some little pretty made-up thing the way that he wants, just like everyone else. You might be that pretty little girl from Sycamore Street who requires nothing but a bouquet of roses to make the boys swoon and just settle down and have the perfect family of blue-eyed children with the next strapping beau from the next suburb over. That's not me, Sue, and you know it. A life like that is a life like fine china, the kind that Mom keeps in her kitchen cabinet. Yes, it's pretty with its fragileness and its hand-painted designs. But what's a life like that? A life like that is a life that's just to be dusted only every few years to just sit down and be admired forevermore until some child knocks it over on the cupboard. I want to know what it feels like to be alive and actually live my life, Sue. I want to be the place that Mom only has when it's just us and no guests. The place that know what it's like to actually live, that have survived and have been used. The place that know one of the weights of Dad's ribeyes or square of Aunt Carol's lasagna. The place that are used to knife and fork marks of scraping cutlery. I want to actually live my life, Sue. I want to know when my time comes to an end, I have actually lived, Sue. Then, when that time comes, I want to know I actually did something. When I shattered on the linoleum.
Elizabeth, I had no idea you felt that way. I just thought that
I was just some spoiled brat who wanted a job to get away from her controlling family and her perfect golden child of a sister.
No, Elizabeth.
You're not wrong.
I didn't think that either. I don't know what I thought, but wait. Is that what you really think of me? Some perfect golden child?
I mean, it's not hard to. Perfect grades, perfect boyfriend, different perfect dresses every day. Heck, even a perfect relationship with our parents. Something I can't even manage to do.
Oh, Elizabeth, if you think this whole time I was trying to be perfect, to be better than you, then you clearly don't know me. I'm not some plate of fine china that likes being kept in our parents' dusty cabinet. I paint myself like I'm fine china, because it makes me feel like I can get control. I get to control how I look every single day. And if I choose to look beautiful, then I get to choose how the boys at school look at me. If I choose to get good grades, I get to choose how our parents treat me. If I choose to do what they ask, I can also choose how our parents treat me. I don't live the way I do, live the life I want, because I desire to be some plate of fine china. I live the way I do because it makes me feel like I get safety in those special occasions, in those God-sent moments, like when Mom's club come over and they pull out that fine china. I get to feel admired and appreciated, and I'm still handled with care. I don't want to be pretty on my pedestal, Elizabeth. I want to be pretty safe on my pedestal. I want to live and be used for my life meals too, just like you. I'm just not brave enough to be dropped.
Well, I guess we really don't know each other.
How could we? We never stopped making assumptions long enough to even give each other a chance.
Well, now that we want to, I mean, that's what we want, right?
I think we do. And for getting started, why don't we shop for Mama's plates together?
Oh shoot, you're right. Dad'll be back from the hardware store any minute to pick us up. Wow. We actually agreed on something.
Well, I suppose miracles do still happen.
If that ain't proof of miracles, then I don't know what is.
You're right, though. About some other things, too.
Yeah, like what?
About Dean.
Meaning?
I don't think I love him. At least, not in the way I'm supposed to.
It's okay, Sue. Other boys will come around. He's not the only one.
That's just the thing, Eliza. Betty, I don't think I can ever see myself loving anyone like I'm supposed to. I don't think I have it in me to be someone's girlfriend or wife. Not really.
Listening to all these New York Times magazine articles telling you that you need a man to be happy, you can just be you and not miss anyone.
Thank you, Betty. I didn't think I can tell anyone, and
it's okay, Sue. That's what sisters are for. Sharing. You shouldn't have to be afraid to tell anyone anything else.
I'm glad you think that way. I've been wanting us to be like that for so long.
Better late than never, I suppose.
I'm sorry, Betty. I never got the chance to understand you. I think I do now, and I'm glad I tried.
I really never gave you a chance either. And that's just as bad.
Well, thank God we finally did.
Well, speaking of chances, I'm off the table.
Where are you going?
Going to ask Uncle Johnny for another job application. I mean, when I explained to Dad how well we get along, I mean, that's been one of his biggest objectives, and I can tell him why I want it.
Wait, before you go, let me go check out so I can ask for one too.
Wait, you want to get a job with me?
Well, Dad's most likely to say yes if we both ask. Besides, staying at home and reading Chronicles of Narnia won't be nearly as fun with you there reading The Feminine Steed next to me.
You pay attention to what I'm reading?
And that you shove it under your pillow when Dad comes to check on us? I told you I paid attention too. Now we better hurry to get those applications before Dad gets back.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, slow down. Equal pays don't expire, but my arm can come off.
Yeah, like you're not ready for that new perfume that Dad won't buy you.
Not true. I want to spend time with my newly friendly sister. But the discount on it would be nice.
Hello, my name is Catherine Daleke, and I'm a visual artist at MSA. I would recommend coming to MSA to anybody because it has changed my life for the better. I've grown so much, not only as a person, but as an artist as well. And I've been pushed every day in my classes to create things that I didn't think were possible. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've created this year. It was a portrait that we had to make based off of our favorite color, and I'm very proud of it, and I can't wait to create more. Since arriving at MSA, I've dabbled in multiple different medias and been able to experiment with my art. I've been pushed to the boundaries of art itself, and I've been allowed to do things that I didn't think were possible. I'm grateful for the experience that I've got since coming to MSA, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you want to be a part of something bigger than yourself, then come to MSA, take the risk.
Hi, my name is Cecil Kate Bolton. I am a visual here at the Mississippi School of the Arts, and this is some of my experience of being a student here. I genuinely love this school. It is amazing. There are so many opportunities, especially in the visual department, where we have an entire room of supplies and materials. It's just like the possibilities are endless with what you can create. One of the pieces I have done here called Barnum Burroughs is an illustration piece about these stuffed bunnies that my great-great-grandmother made. And just the artistic freedom that we have here is truly amazing, and I have never made art as great as I have here.
Welcome to MSA, Visual Art Department. My name is Maurice Calvert, and here you will learn the foundations of drawing, painting, graphic design, digital arts, photography, sculpture, mixed media, where you will build upon your technical abilities so that you can find your own visual voice to further your process as an artist so that you can reach your goals that you want to reach. Here we want you to inspire, to realize, create, and to imagine the destination that you want to find yourself in the end. So please come and join us. We'd love to help you grow.
My name is Brandy Johnson. I'm one of the visual arts teachers here at MSA. I teach drawing, painting, design, ceramics, mixed media, and I'd love to have you in one of my classes.
My personal experience at MSA has been amazing. I've learned how to express my ideas visually. I've learned how to direct, write, film, and edit short films. But my favorite aspect is cinematography. I love the colors and the different feelings they convey. Media is the combination of all the other disciplines, and I hope you'll consider being a part of this super fun program.
Hello, my name is John Kelly Shelburne. I'm the Media Arts instructor here at MSA. Media Arts is our filmmaking program where we learn how to write, film, direct, and edit short narrative and documentary films. We use industry standard software such as Movie Magic Screenwriter and Adobe Premiere. Students showcase their work at student film festival competitions and have gone on to win prizes. You're about to see some of our students' work. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you on audition day.
Hi, my name is Nick Bridge. I am the School Finance Officer here at the Mississippi School of the Arts and a musician. I like it because music can bring people together. It doesn't matter what your ethnic background, religious background, political background. You can always come together over the same piece of music and playing music. So I've experienced that with a lot of people that I don't agree with many other things, but we can all get on stage and share a song, and that's always cool.
Hi, I'm Kayla Braswell. Music therapy has a lot of different uses. You can do almost anything with it. Right now, I'm working in a practicum where I help autistic children, and we specialize to whatever they need, but it also works with dementia, trauma care. You can work in hospice. There's really a broad spectrum of what you can do with music therapy, and it can help with speech, mental health, physical health, all kinds of stuff. It mostly affects the brain. What it does is it reaches the cognitive, motor, and speech centers through the brain through accessing shared neural systems. And there are some physical aspects to it. Studies have shown that blood flows more easily when listening to music. So that could be a form of music therapy for someone having to do physical therapy. You could tie that together. It can also change heart rate, lower blood pressure. There's a lot of physical and mental aspects to music therapy.
Music had a pretty big effect on me as a person. I grew up in a very rural part of the state and, the county. And there wasn't a lot to do. I was never really good at sports. And so music was just something we kind of gravitated to. And the older I got, the more I found out that it's hereditary. I get it from my mom's side and my dad's side. And my brother played music, and he was my older brother. So he got me into it because that was a way for me to, get involved in doing things. So it's affected me and affected a lot of my choices in life and what I do. I personally have to have music going on pretty much all the time. It's sitting in my office, riding in my car. Every now and then when I'm out in the woods or fishing, I'll enjoy the peace and quiet. But then I'm listening to the music of nature. So I always have to have something going on.
I come from a really musical family. A lot of us can play instruments or sing, and also a lot of my family is in the medical field. So it was always kind of, it was going to be one or the other for this one, but I found a way to kind of do a little bit of both. And I heard about music therapy one day. I thought it was interesting. I went home, researched it, fell in love with it, and then decided that's what I was going to do with my life. So mostly just hearing about it and researching is what got me into it.
Just go for it. Don't worry about what other people will say. And right now, oddly enough, is the time, because when I was coming up, if you wanted to learn how to play an instrument, you had to figure out how to get the instrument, and then you had to find somebody who could teach lessons or find a book. Now all that stuff is a couple clicks away. You can get whatever instrument you want. You can get online instruction. You can get whatever. But so it's like, if you want to start, now's the time, and just do it and have fun with it, and don't worry about being judged. And also surround yourself by better musicians, because that will make you a better musician. Because people who start to play and they stay with the same level of musicians, they always stay. But if you play with better people or better musicians, you yourself will improve.
It can be recommended at any point. A lot of times it is recommended for people dealing with mental health issues, people going through rehabilitation. There's really no set point when to start music therapy. It's just when it feels like it's the best plan for you. I've just finished my first trimester towards becoming a music therapist. I had to take a guitar class and do pretty well on guitar, so I can use that in my practicum. I observe practicum hours. I will be doing I'll be doing internships, getting really involved in hands-on training, but also learning the mental aspects, learning how to become a music therapist, know what I'm needed, know what I'm not needed, and know how to deal with patients and work around what they need.
Hi, it's nice to see everybody. My name is Suzanne Hirsch. I'm the Executive Director here at the Mississippi School of the Arts. I'm in my 13th year of being here, and it's just an extraordinary place to live and work. I hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen so far of our campus, and I just wanted to take some time to answer some frequently asked questions that our parents usually want to know, and also some of our students want to know, and also to give you a little bit of information about the accolades that our school has acquired over the years. And consistently, our arts departments are award-winning, and they consistently receive recognition nationally as well as across the state and the region of the United States. Our ACT score at MSA is a 23.1. We are always in the top 3 of the state for our ACT score, and that's partly because we do a lot of training for our students to get ACT scores up and hopefully get their scholarships up. As a result, our class of 2021 acquired more than $6.7 million in scholarships to go to college this year, and there was only 46 graduates in that class. So it's not bad. 80% of that class received some scholarships to go to school. Our students are 95th percentile for college readiness according to the ACT College Profile Report, which is on a national level. And so we know that what we're doing really does work. So if you're in the 10th grade, this is your year. So February 1st is our application deadline, and it's not too late to get started. It's really not that long of a process. The criteria for admission: you need a 2.5 GPA cumulative. You also need to be a resident of Mississippi, and you need to be classified as a junior in the fall of 2022. A lot of people ask us, how much does it cost to go to MSA? Well, of course, living in a dorm, you do have expenses that you might not have until you leave home, but we also have our tuition covered by the state of Mississippi. The legislature provides an appropriation to cover the instruction that our students receive. There is a $1,000 room and board fee for the year, but that includes 3 meals per day and nighttime snacks, and I know that you can't feed your teenagers for $1,000 a year. We also have some costs affiliated when you have different classes. There's some fees and things like that. I will say that our students who are on free and reduced lunch, and they can receive a financial aid waiver. We don't want money to be the reason that the student wouldn't come. So if you have questions about the payments that you can make, how often you can do that, we can answer that question. But let's get you to the application and admissions process first. So what is a school day like at MSA? We go to school from 8 to 3:30, but from 3:30 to 5, our day is packed with rehearsals and studio hours and filming and all kinds of activities for our arts disciplines. We also do have some online classes and tutorials during that afternoon block. In the evenings, our students take part in many clubs. Students can create clubs that they are interested in, and we also have our traditional clubs that most high schools do, such as Beta Club and Student Government Association. We do have students that are able to take classes in other arts disciplines. So you can audition for up to 3 arts disciplines. You will need to designate one. And depending on how ahead you are in your schedule, you might have the time to take a class or 2 in another arts discipline if you have an interest. Our extracurricular activities include a lot of clubs, of course, that I mentioned, but we also can participate in athletics over at Brookhaven High School when it works in the schedule. We also have our non-arts classes that are at BHS, Brookhaven High School, for upper level science and math and some foreign language. But most of our students take most of their classes on our campus. We do have a full-time history, English, and science teachers, and then we have part-time math. And so the students that come here, not everybody has taken formal lessons in their arts discipline. So we want you to be encouraged about that. But when it comes to that recommendation letter, you will need somebody to fill something out for you. And that recommendation needs to be from someone who's not your mom or dad, that knows how you work and how creative you are. So if you do sing in that choir, maybe the choir director at your church can fill it out. Or if you've ever been in a community theater show. Or if you've only done drawing at home and nobody's ever seen your work, you might ask another academic teacher to fill that recommendation out for you so that you can have that extra recommendation that's needed that does go into the scores. I like to tell parents about the safety of our campus. So all of our buildings are on a constant lockdown. We have badge system at all of the buildings. And so our students need those badges to get in. They use those badges also for other things, such as checking things out in the library and eating in the cafeteria. But we also have 24-hour-a-day security, so they are here when the students are here 24 hours a day. Additionally, our students are supervised by adults on our campus all the time. So each floor has a floor parent that's designated to stay on that floor while the students are on campus in the evenings. But we also have additional residence life staff that are there in case their floor parent is off work that night. We double check our students are in the building, and we have motion sensors in the building to make sure that they stay in their rooms after we do curfew check. So we really do feel confident that your child will be taken care of here. We have a process for students to check in and out on campus, so we know where they're going and we know what they're up to. We have a wonderful time here, and the students that live locally can elect to be commuters or residents in the dorm. And we think that it's an amazing place to work and to live. So I think that the students will have a great time. So a lot of questions about how we fared with COVID. You would think with a residential school that maybe it would be rampant or very, very difficult to operate. But we've done pretty well. We've had a very distinct communications plan. We've been transparent with our students, our parents, and our staff. We've had only a handful of cases in the last 2.5 years since COVID began. And so we're really grateful for the respect that our students have had coming to campus. They wear their masks and follow all the protocols so that we can stay in person. We've been in person all year long, and we've been here since August the 1st. I hope that you will come to campus and see some of our events this spring. If you're able to be here, you can see all of our performances are free or really, really low cost. And so watch our website, go to our Facebook page and follow us. We put news and awards and recognition and all kinds of fun things there. So I hope that you will follow us and keep up with how we're doing. If you have questions about this process, please email our recruiter at admissions@msabrookhaven.org. She will be able to answer the questions that you have and help you with that application process should you struggle with it. We're doing in-person auditions in the early part of March, and we will invite you to come for a specified schedule so that you can participate in those auditions. I look forward to seeing you on our campus. Thank you for visiting.